On this episode of The Sequence, I will show you some really dope tips about chord progressions and how to use them. The Sequence. What is going on, guys? So just like the title says, I'm going to show you how to add chord progressions, where to get free ones, and where you can get some pretty cool ones that you'll have to pay for, as well as using them inside of your MPC Beats software. So hopefully you will enjoy this. Let me know in the comment section if you have any suggestions, and yeah, let's go. So before we get started, I want to show you this video right here, which is the reason why I'm doing this video again, which is free secret soulful chord progressions for the MPC ONE. And it was to highlight people in the MPC community that are doing excellent stuff. And that person was Musician Paradise, which does free chord progressions. I'll have all of this stuff linked in the description box as well, so that way that you can follow him and stuff like that, because he does really good tutorials and shows off some of his dope skills that he has. Don't sleep on these free progressions. You'll be surprised. And also CMP has trap chords, which has 40 MIDI progressions for the MPC format, which will work inside of the MPC Beats software, and it's like 20 bucks. So support him. And I'm going to show you something else. So I added these chords inside of Windows. This is for Windows. So to add stuff inside of here, all you have to do is go to your C drive, your program files, Akai Pro, MPC Beats progressions. So if you want to add stuff in there, I'll probably just drop that into the description so you can understand and copy and paste the directory. I think it varies for different people, but I just pasted all of the stuff in here. You can paste a folder as long as it's the MPC pad progressions. So I just want to warn you here of how you would install all these progressions for the MPC Beats software. It varies for the MPC software because those have different directories. So we're inside of the MPC Beats software right now. If you want to access your pad performance, you will have to access it by going over here to pad performance. But the thing is, it does not work on your drum programs. It works only on key groups. It works on your plugin. It works on your MIDI program. It works on that, and I believe it might work on the CV. Yeah, it works on CV, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it works on CV. I didn't know that. So I'm gonna go over here because I have a default sound. I'm gonna pick up my MPK Mini here, and I have a sound already. And right now I need to access that. So I'm gonna go over here. You have different choices, different types. So you have chromatic here, which will play single notes, so you can actually add notes chromatically. And if you press, if you have one of these MPK Minis latched to your MPC Beats, you can press bank A or B to get the higher parts of your pads there. But yeah, that's the only caveat is that you will have every single note. It won't be in harmony. So there is a different mode for that, and that is note mode. So now you have that to be in harmony. So if you actually picked out, I don't know, something in the different chords. So if we went to chord mode, and if you was to go over here to, I don't know, we're in a major now. We're in a G major to be exact. You can just go back into the notes here, and I will demonstrate that so you can see how fast it is to put in these progressions. And you can use your mouse. If you're into the keyboard and mouse thing, you can use your mouse to actually put in the progressions here. I'm trying not to be a jerk, but yeah. Anyway, so go over here in the chorus here. You'll notice that you have what you call different things, different modes. You can change the root note. You can have it continuous. You can also change the root note as it is right here. You can go A, B flat, B, C, etc., etc. I'm in G right now, G major. You can go into the different scales here. You got your basic scales right there. And then you also can change the scale chords. You can actually go to jazz chords, which is sevenths. So jazz chords are commonly 7 chords. And you also have other ones too as well, like 1, 4, 5, which is a little more weird. And you also have flats too as well. So you got to play with that and kind of understand what type of progressions that you want in that, and I'll show you that in a little bit. You also have chromatic chords, so it will have all the chords So you can just throw anything in there if you really want to go crazy or whatnot. I recommend that you just do it in chorus mode. And then you have progressions, which again, like I showed you, if you copied and pasted all of that stuff inside of your progressions folder, you get more stuff here. So it will be in other, and that is where things get really interesting. Of course, I have my own that I have created or whatnot. You'll notice that maybe the octave is a little too high. You can adjust the octave, of course, so you can have lower octaves. Let's go ahead and lay out something so I can show you, some basic stuff about laying out some chord progressions and getting a good melody going without knowing any music theory or anything, because it's really good for that. So let's go back to chord pulls. I'm gonna do something a little soulful here, a little slower here. I'm gonna go ahead and type in, I don't know, 63. I think 63 might do it. Let's hear. Yeah, that's good. So let's go ahead and record something in here. All right, let's go. We have something going. I'm going to turn it down. Now that we have a progression in here, I got another sound. So I have this sound. I've noticed that the pitch of the sound is not correct. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use a plugin this time, and I'm going to go and grab a pluck, make sure that the pluck is on point. All right. So I'm going to go over here into note mode. And from note mode, I can actually play something in there. So let's go ahead and record something in here, and you'll see how fast I can come up with melodies and stuff and chord progressions. So we have that. Let's go ahead and record that in here. And let's pick out different sounds. You can just pick out different sounds. All right, let's go to another track here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a drum track, and pretty much done, So let's grab something out of the producer kits real quick. I'm gonna go and empty the filter because I used the filter here. I'm gonna type in, like, I don't know. Let's try a chill trap program. Let's go into programs here. Trap soul. Let's do that. And wait. I like it. So we're gonna go with that. Hit stop. And let's go ahead and go to this program. Make sure that you select the program, of course. And now so let's go ahead and enter something in here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do it at one piece at a time since it's on overdub. Let's go. Let's turn on note repeat and do the hi-hats. Let's do faster hi-hats, go into 64ths. All right, we're good to go. Make sure you set your TC back. All right, go to another track and we're gonna find a bass that works. So unused track, plug in, plus sign. Let's go pick out bass line. All right. Do simple sign here. Shift R so we're not recording. All right, let's lower the octave here. Something. All right, we'll lower the octave one more time here. And let's go. We'll record that one more time, do it properly. Let's go. All right. And let's go over here to track mute. Let's separate everything so we can hear. Let's go. And just add whatever else you want into the beat and you're good to go. Simple as that. That's how easy it is to make beats inside of here, for real. So tell me how you feel about this video. Pretty useful stuff here. Again, I want to give a shout out to Musician Paradise. And holy crap, when he came out with that pack of dope chord progressions for free, I was like, man, I had to jump on that. I did another video on that. Of course, I showed you already, as well as, you know, some dope stuff that CMP has dropped off that is not free. But yeah, but other than that though, anyways, hopefully the stuff that I showed you in this video will really help you out as far as making chord progressions, because it's really easy to do that inside of the MPC Beats software, and it's actually easier than FL Studio. Yeah.